Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have Her Grace Kaumodaki Mataji on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 4, canto 22, verse 58 onwards. Hare Krishna Mataji, are you present on the call?
Yes, Mataji, I am present on the call.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Dandavad Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for giving your very valuable time and association to us this morning, Mataji, and enlightening us on this topic. I now hand over the call to you. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Nyayika Mataji, for giving me an opportunity for clarifying myself. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Kaumodaki Mataji, can you on your video?
Oh, okay.
Jai, thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, we are going to study Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 22, Prithu Maharaj's meeting with the Kumaras, and text number 58. Varsati sma yatha kamam parjanya eva tarpayan samudra eva durbodha satvena chalaradiva. Word to word meaning: Varsati, pouring, sma, years, yatha kamam, as much as one can desire, parjanya, water, eva, like, tarpayan, pleasing, samudra, the sea, eva, like, durbodha, not understandable, satvena, by existential position, achala, the hills, Rat Eva, like the king of. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Just as rainfall satisfies everyone's desires, Maharaj Prithu used to satisfy everyone. He was like the sea in that no one could understand his depths. And he was like Meru, the king of hills, in the fixity of his purpose. And purpose by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Maharaj Prithu used to distribute his mercy to suffering humanity, and it was like rainfall after excessive heat. The ocean is wide and expansive, and it is very difficult to measure its length and breadth. Similarly, Prithu Maharaj was so deep and grave that no one could fathom his purposes. The hill known as Meru is fixed in the universe as a universal pivot, and no one can move it an inch from its position. Similarly, no one could ever dissuade Maharaj Prithu when he was determined. We'll discuss this students later. Om Jnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Sharakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Thapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Kapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishapano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Persaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinami. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Devi Shesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here in this text, we are reading about the Prithu Maharaj, how his qualities are. So we can, and Prithu Maharaj is coming in the line of Dhruva Maharaj. We all have read and heard about Dhruva Maharaj, how Dhruva Maharaj was very determined to have a darshan of Narayan, Lord Narayan. So he was very determined, and no one could deter him from his decision. And even Hare Krishna. Even Narad Muni, he came under by the inspiration of Lord Narayan to give him guidance. So to become a guru, he tested him, Dhruva Maharaj, about he said, "You are only 5 years old, just a child. Your time is now to play. Just don't worry about anything, and mother said something, so just don't worry about it. Just go and play. You don't need to do anything tapasya right now." But then he said, "No, I want to see the Lord, and for that, if you show me the way, how I can see, then that's fine. Otherwise, I cannot accept." And he was a Kshatriya, so, and he has made up the mind that he wants to see the Lord, because he was insulted by his stepmother, and father also did not say anything. The king Uttanapad didn't say anything, and Mother Suruchi, she chastised him and did not let him get on Lord's, king's lap. So he wanted to get on father's lap, and he was very, very sorrowful. And so then his mother guided him to that if only Vishnu, only Lord Narayan can help him to achieve this, because I cannot do anything. So then Dhruva asked where I can get, how I can see Lord Narayan, how? Because Suruchi also had mentioned that you take the please the Narayan, and then he can give you the benediction. Then he can be born in my womb, from my womb, and then he can also sit on the lap of king. So then here he wants to see the Lord Narayan, Vishnu. He wants to have darshan of Vishnu, so then he can get the benediction from. So then that's why when the Narad Muni was saying they go and play, but it's a Kshatriya blood, he's very determined, and so he said, "No, I want to see the Lord Vishnu." So then finally, Narad Muni was just testing to him, because usually Guru also tests disciple who wants to surrender. And so this same way, Narad Muni tested Guru Maharaj, and he saw that he was very determined and he cannot be shakable. So he gave, say, okay, I will show you, and then he guides him. He gives the mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and how he should perform the austerities, tapasya, go in a secluded place, and then he sends him to Bhagavan. And this is a very pious land, so then he used to take bath 2 times and worship the Lord. And he also gave a description of the Lord Narayan, Vishnu, how he looks. So then he said, make a deity of Narayan and then worship him. And offer fruit, whatever is there, and he can do the offering like that, worship him anyway. So he guided, then what you do, and you eat little fruits, then you just leaves he was eating, and then he was only drinking water, and also he gave up water, and then he was also breathing every other day, then few days, and then finally he stopped breathing. And then it was so much that everybody was suffocating, all the demigods, and they all approached to Lord Narayan, Lord Vishnu. So then Lord says, yes, don't worry, I will take care of it. And you just go to your places now. And then Lord came and gave the darshan to Guru Maharaj. First he appeared in his heart. And so Guru was very, very happy to see within the heart. And then suddenly Lord disappeared from the heart and he came out. So then, but his eyes were still closed, and then he was perturbed that he cannot see the Lord anymore. And he opened the eyes and the Lord is in front of him. So he was so happy, and he paid Dandavat Pranam. And then he realizes that, and Lord, and he wants to offer the prayer, but as he's the only child, he hasn't even gone to Gurukul or hasn't studied anything. So the Lord gives touches his with concha to his head, Guru Maharaj. So then that gives him knowledge. Everything is imparted by the Lord directly to Guru Maharaj. And so he offers nice prayers. And he says, I was going up, I was searching after the glass, pieces of glass, and now I have attained you, the Lord, the venerable jewel. I don't want anything, please don't give me anything. So then, but Lord gave him anyway, that what he wanted, he gave the pole star, the Dhruva Loka. That planet is named after Dhruva, and it doesn't get annihilated during the annihilation also. So like that, so he is very determined. So that determination also came in the succession to Prithu Maharaj. The king, Anga came in the dynasty of Guru Maharaj, and his son was King Verna. Verna was very powerful, and but he was very cunning, very cruel, very cunning. So then he would chastise everyone. So then that time, during his reign, these dacoits, and they were suppressed. But then he was also cruel, so then he was just giving so much trouble to all the citizens and like that. So then finally he was, and the Brahmins came to instruct him that how to behave, how to rule the kingdom and like that, to give guidance to him. They were giving. So then he said that King Brahman said, you are the king, and the king is representing Lord. So you should take care of the subjects like the Lord does. So then he said, no, there is no Lord, I am the Lord, and you should all do as I say. No, that's not like that. So then the Brahmins become very upset, and they chanted the mantras, and he was killed. So after he was killed, so then there was again there's so much chaos. So then Brahmanas, they Vana's mother, she had preserved the body of Vana, and so then Brahmanas shunned the body of the King Vana, and so then first comes out the very dark complexion, short person, and it's called Bahuka, and it's like it's like trivial, because then they see then he was very dark. So then Brahmana knew that this is all the sins, impurity was in Vana that has come out. So they just sent him to the forest. And then they turned the body again. So from right arm, King Prithu came. And on left side, Mother Archie came. So then when he appeared, all the Vandijans, they were glorifying him and how he will be ruling the kingdom, how all the citizens will be very much happy and like Ram Rajya. And there will be no scarcity of anything, and everybody, all the citizens will be very happy, like that. And they describe his qualities about in the previous chapters. Also we see how different qualities were described. And so then in this verse also it says that like in the rainfall, his mercy is like a rainfall. He fulfills the desires of everyone. All the citizens, not any desire that is not fulfilled by the king. And he satisfies everyone. We see in the translation that just as rainfall satisfies everyone's desires, Maharaj Prithu used to satisfy everyone. He was like the sea in that no one could understand his depth. How deep his realization is and how deep his intentions are, nobody could understand. And he was also fixed in his determination, and that determination is compared to Mount Meru, which is the keyword of the universe. And it cannot be moved anywhere. Even an inch cannot be moved. So it's very fixed, very much fixed. So that's how the Prithu Maharaj, whatever he wants to do, he was very fixed in that. And we also saw earlier when he came and the Bandijan was glorifying him. And so then he's very humble. He says that I haven't done anything. So, and you are saying that I will be doing this or all this. I haven't done that. When I do it, then you can glorify. So, but still the Bandijan, the Brahmins were instructing Bandijan to go on glorifying. Because Prithu Maharaj is a Satyamesh avatar, incarnation of Lord. So then they glorify all these different ways. So they are comparing to all the demigods like Indra and Varuna, or all these different deciding deities that he was able to. There are different Lokpalas. There are 8 in the Lokpalas. They are mentioned in the chapter Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 21, and the text number 58. It mentions that there are 8 principal Lokapalas. Indra, Agni, Yama, Varuna, Niritti, Vayu, Kubera, and Shiva. So that's how that he is very, very strong, and he rules very strongly, and nobody can make his, but he has determination to do something for the citizens' welfare. No one can budge him. And so, all the king among the kingdom, because Prithu Maharaj being a devotee, the incarnation of the Lord, playing the part of a devotee. So in his kingdom, everyone was devotee. They all practice bhakti yoga. So, okay, I read here. And Prithu Maharaj remained at home, and he has all his opulences for Krishna's pleasure. He served the Lord. All the citizens were fully satisfied. And the king's words, mentality, work, and gentle behavior, they were all satisfied by this. Citizens were satisfied by this. And then Lord Shiva, Srila Jiva Goswami explains, Maharaj Prithu has now displayed all the glories. The Vandis praised in him. In the Vandis, when he appeared, that time they were glorifying Prithu. So they have, Prithu has already fulfilled all those qualities that they were praised him. And we can read another verse, text number 59. Dharmaradiva shikshaya ashtarye himavanimam tuberaiva koshadyo guptartho varuno yatha. Translation in purport by His Grace Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj Prithu's intelligence and education were exactly like that of Yamaraj, the superintendent of death. His opulence was comparable to the Himalaya mountains, where all valuable jewels and minerals are stocked. He possessed great riches like Kuber, the treasurer of the heavenly planets, and no one could reveal his secrets, for they were like the demigods, Varunas. And I also wanted to mention it, but I just skip over that when Prithu Maharaj, when he appeared and he wanted to perform 1,000 Ashwamedha Yajnas, 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas. So he performed the 99th Yajnas, and for the 100th Yajna, Indra came in different disguises and stole the horse. And before if the horse is not there, then he cannot go on to complete the Ashwamedha Yajna. So finally, there gets a horse, and the Brahmins, they chant the mantra, and so then Indra had to come. So it came. And so, but Prithu Maharaj was very angry also. He wanted to kill him, but Brahman said, no, you have taken vow to perform the yajna, so you cannot get out from here. You have to be here. And so then, in the comes when Lord Narayana, also Vishnu comes, because Lord Brahma first comes. Lord Brahma says that you can just stop now here. You don't have to perform this yajnas, because it's not necessary. Because Indra, he's coming and then different disguises and giving all misguides the general populace. So you can stop. So then King Prithu Maharaj, he accepts that. So Lord very pleased he appears, Narayan, and so he praises him by his humility, like, and then also blesses him, and there is a benediction. And he also says, Lord says that the four Kumaras will come, and you will get further all the instructions from him. You can get instructions from him. So, and then after the Lord goes, Ritu Maharaj also glorifies the Lord, and he was very, very happy that he couldn't even say much. But then Lord understands how he was very grateful. And then the four Kumaras comes, so they are coming, descending from the sky. So everybody saw them, and it's very difficult to see them. But by the mercy of the Lord and the qualities of Prithu Maharaj, very godly qualities. So then Prithu Maharaj is Satyavishta Avtar, incarnation. So they, because of him, they all citizens could see the four Kumaras. And then the Kumaras, when they came, Prithu Maharaj just welcomed them and worshipped them with and glorified them, praised to them, offered prayers to them. So they were very pleased. And Sanatana, he's the leader of the four Kumaras. So Prithu Maharaj asked questions, and then Sanatana answers the questions and gives all the instructions. So, and after that, Prithu Maharaj glorifies him again, and then they are also blessing him, and then they go back to four Kumaras. So this is all by Prithu Maharaj's very good godly qualities. So in here we can see how he was like a Yamraj. He is compared to the Yamraj, or Dharmaraj is a true name for him. And he is a judge of all the living criminal entities who committed sinful activities. So then he describes whatever the punishment they should be carrying. And Yamaraj, and then also compared to Varuna, the presiding deity of the water. Water, the demigod Varuna is presiding over the water, night, and the western sky. Varuna is omniscient, and since he punishes sins, he is prayed to for forgiveness. He also the sender of disease and often associated with Mitra and Indra, the other demigods. So they are all comparing. These are all the different qualities that he has, that they are all the demigods have. So I think I will stop here. If anyone has any questions or comments and correction, please do so. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Kaumodaki Mataji, thank you very, very much for a very beautiful class. Thank you for summarizing the entire chapter, giving us the background of how Prithu Maharaj comes in the lineage of Dhruva Maharaj, and then about Prithu Maharaj's background again, and then the two beautiful verses which compare Prithu Maharaj and two different elements in nature, and how he exemplifies compassion and all other qualities like that. Thank you so much, Mataji. The class was very beautiful. Thank you for coming on the call and giving us your valuable association today morning. Thank you for the wonderful class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Very much.
Thank you very so much once again for Nectarian session, Mataji. Thanks a lot. If anybody have any questions, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dharma Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. I don't have any questions, but I just wanted to express my gratitude and gratefulness. Thank you so much, Kaumodaki Mataji, for coming on the call and taking such a beautiful class. It's almost like a flashback right from Guru Maharaj we've been going through in Srimad Bhagavatam, and how you wonderfully and very simply, in simple words, you have given us the entire, all the pastimes very nicely. Thank you for your realization and association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, if there is no correction, comment, question.
Thank you very much once
again. Glorified. There's so many others also following, but also describe different qualities. So we can end the call here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam. Thank you so much for the beautiful class. Very nice story of Dhruv Maharaj and King Vena and all the connection to Prithu Maharaj. Very, very beautiful class, Mataji. Thank you so much for giving you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you for coming on video, Mataji. It's so nice to see you when you speak.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you once again, Mataji, for such a blissful and enlightening class today. So we are very, very grateful to you, and we look forward for your association once again in the future, Mataji. If nobody have any questions, we can end the call here.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Very, very beautiful class, Mataji. Very nicely you summarized everything. Thank you so much.
I was just double guessing. I didn't know whether I would be able to do it or not. But by the blessings, your blessings and all the devotees' blessings, I just did little bit whatever. Thank you, Mataji, for opportunity.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for your nectarian class, Mataji.
If nobody has any questions, we can end the call here. Karupyascha kripa sindhubhyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Granraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Her Grace Kaumodaki Mataji ki jai.
Ki jai. All the devotees ki jai. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kaumodaki Mataji. Her Grace Kaumodaki Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautiful class. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Radhika Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.